waiting for.
Woo! Oh my goodness!
Oh! He hurt him!
He is a monster!
Oh!
That's a scary, scary dude, Mike.
What a fight! He rocked him!
He really has a full arsenal.
Unbelievable action!
Absolutely incredible.
That is as good as it gets! It's time!
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to today's official weigh-in for UFC Fight Night Sydney, Rockhold versus Bisping. Tomorrow, live from the All Phones Arena, we have got a main event that's a long time coming, as Luke Rockhold will look to end the trash talk against long-standing middleweight contender Michael Bisping. Plus, two lightweights looking to crack the UFC rankings lock up. The co-main event matches Ross the Real Deal Pearson against New York native Al Quinta. And we will have a few Aussies on the main card too. Robert Whittaker and Soa Palalay. We'd like to send a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members here in Sydney and thank our UFC sponsors Unibet. Watch and bet live with Unibet, the official UFC betting partner, Hudson Shipping Lines and Wargaming. We hope to see all of you right back here for the fights tomorrow. And now we're ready to go. It's the official weigh-in for UFC Fight Night Sydney. And to get things started, here is Dan Hardy.
What is up, Sydney? Let's get this thing rolling. So joining me on stage, so you don't have to look at me any longer than you have to right now, we've got the lovely Ring Girls, we've got Christian Kahili, we have Managing Director of Australia, New Zealand and Canada, Tom Wright, he's going to be security for me today. We have matchmaker Sean Shelby, and Tony Big Dog Barboza is going to be making sure everything runs copacetically on the stage today. So, we've got some hungry, thirsty athletes out there. We're going to get them on stage and get them weighed and measured. So, kicking off the Fight Pass prelims in the bantamweight division. Jumabek Turshan versus Marcus the Bama Beast Primage. Welcome to the stage in the blue corner, Marcus the Bama Beast Primage. $61.65 kilos. And his opponent in the red corner, Jumabek, the Wild Wolf Turshan. $61.75. And weighing in at 61.75 kilos, Jumabek Turshan. That's a great fight to kick the night off, ladies and gentlemen. So next up in the middleweight division, making his UFC debut, we have Daniel Kelly versus Luke Zacharich. First up in the blue corner, fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, Daniel Kelly.
84.2.
84.2 kilos for Mr. Kelly. And his opponent in the red corner, Luke Zacharich.
$84.05.
Weighing in at 84.05 kilos, Luke Zacharich.
71.61.
In the welterweight division, Chris the Menace Clements versus Vic the Spartan Grujic. First up in the blue corner, Chris the Menace Clements, ladies and gentlemen.
$77.2.
And weighing in at 77.2 kilos, Chris the Menace Clements. And his opponent in the red corner, Vic the Spartan Grujic.
$77.85.
Yes, 2 hours.
Okay, weighing in at 77.85. He's gonna have 2 hours to make weight. He's just slightly over. We're gonna get the face off, then he's gonna go backstage and sweat off a little more. But we'll be looking forward to that fight tomorrow night. And in the flyweight division, Louis, the Last Samurai Smoker versus Richie Vass. In the blue corner, Louis, the Last Samurai Smoker.
57.55.
57.55 for Louis Smolka. And making his way to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, I know you can make some noise for this guy, Richie Vass.
$57.30. Take your watch off too, Richie. Take your watch off too.
Strip show, ladies and gentlemen.
57.8.
57 kilos for Richie Vass. Gonna be a great fight, guys. And in the middleweight division, Dylan the Villain Andrews versus Smiling Sam Alvey. First up to the scale in the blue corner, Smiling Sam Alvey.
$84.1.
And weighing 84.1 kilos, Smiling Sam Alvey. And in the red corner, Dylan the Villain Andrews.
$84.3.
84.3 kilos for Mr. Andrews. And in the light heavyweight division, Anthony the Hippo Peroche versus Guto Inocenc. Making his way to the scales first up in the blue corner, we have Guto Inocenc.
$93.05.
93 kilos. And his opponent making his way to the stage, Anthony the Hippo Perosh.
$93.6.
93.6 kilos for Mr. Perosh.
$4.5.
93.45.
93.45.
Yep, he's right.
93.45 for Mr. Perosh. In the lightweight division to close up the prelims, we have Jake the Celtic Kid Matthews versus Wagner Sierra Rocha. Making his way to the stage first in the blue corner, Wagner Sierra Rocha.
$70.95. You might need it. Yeah. $70.55.
70.55 for Mr. Rocha. And his opponent in the red corner, Jake the Celtic Kid Matthews.
$70.7. It's good.
70.7 for Jake Matthews. Kicking off the main card, we've got the big boys. It's time for Soa the Hulk Palele versus Walt the Big Ticket Harris. In the blue corner, welcome into the stage, Walt the Big Ticket Harris.
113.9.
113.9 for the big ticket. And his opponent in the red corner, Soa, the Hulk, Palalay.
$120.35.
Right at the top of the weight class, 120.35 for the Hulk. Next up in the middleweight division, we have Robert the Reaper Whittaker taking on Clint Headbusser Hester. First up in the blue corner, we have Clint the Headbusser Hester.
$84.1.
84.1 for Hester. And his opponent in the red corner, winner of the Ultimate Fighter Smashers, Robert the Reaper Whittaker.
$83.85.
83.85 for the Reaper. That is going to be a barn burner. And the co-main event of the evening in the lightweight division, Ross the Real Deal Pearson versus Al Iaquinta. First making his way to the stage in the blue corner, Al Iaquinta.
$70.55.
70.55 for Al Iaquinta. And his opponent in the red corner, Ross the Real Deal Pearson.
$70.6.
70.6 for the Real Deal, Ross Pearson. It's time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have to make some noise. We've got a feature we're going to show you first to lead us into this.
The next time I'm going to be shaking Michael Bisping's hand is when I'm picking him off the canvas.
There's a gentleman out there by the name of Luke Rockhold that has been a bothersome little fly buzzing around my head for quite some time.
He's a loudmouth.
He's been calling me out every time he gets on a microphone in the UFC.
What do I do better than Michael Bisping? Everything.
Fortunately, we have the perfect forum to take care of matters like this.
Michael Bisping, he has faced a who's who in both the middleweight and the light heavyweight division, and has had outstanding results. And at 35 years of age, it's arguable that he is in his prime. Michael Bisping just put on a stellar performance against Kung Lee. I mean, Bisping just ran him over.
Michael, the Count Bisping!
Luke Rockhold, you called me out. If you want to do it, let's dance. Here I am.
Luke Rockhold came over to the UFC in his first fight since Strikeforce, faced perhaps the best Vitor Belfort ever. In the 2 fights since then, he has been on a tear.
He's taking it all over!
He is a very elite, high-level middleweight, but this will be his sternest test in the UFC so far since the Vitor Belfort fight.
Victory tonight, puts me one step closer to that title.
I knock out Luke Rockhold. I'm the next #1 contender.
I want to put Michael Bisping to sleep. Can't wait to shut his mouth.
There's a long list of people that have said they're going to shut my mouth, and it didn't work out too well for them.
I'm going to put on a performance that's going to put fear into every middleweight in the world.
Luke Rockhold will be the next man to fall, and I will be world champion. It's my destiny.
And making his way to the stage, Michael the Count Bisping!
Stay still, Mark, stay still. 84.25.
84.25 for the count. And his opponent in the red corner, ranked number 5, Luke Rockhold.
$84.3.
84.3 for Luke Rockhold. Going to be a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. You had a question with each of the fighters. Michael, let's have a question, mate. Let's have a question. So,
What's up, Australia?
a lot of tension, a lot of animosity going into this fight. When the time comes,
No tension from me, pal. No tension from me. This is just another day at the office. This is what I do. I'm here to take care of business, show these good people a great fight, and knock this wanker out in the process.
Michael Bisping, ladies and gentlemen. So, Mr. Rockhold, a lot of good matchups in this weight division. Michael Bisping, is it just business or is it pleasure as well?
I'm tired of talking. It's time to fight. If you enjoy the talk, just wait till you see the fight.
That's a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be frosty tomorrow night. It's Going to be a good one, guys. That's it for today. Tune in tomorrow. Prelims starting at 11 o'clock. We have the main card starting at 2. All available on Fox Sports 2 and also UFC Fight Pass. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for.
Woo! Oh my goodness! Oh! He hurt him! He is a monster. Oh! That's a scary, scary dude, Mike.
What a fight!
He rocked him. He really has a full arsenal. Unbelievable action. Absolutely incredible. That is as good as it gets.